Okay, hello guys. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Oh yes, baby. Oh yes, hit it right now. Hit it. You won't regret it. I promise you, girl. Anyway, today's video is going to be about astrology. Somebody said astrology is a dead science. Probably to white people. But we won't get into that today. Okay, so this video having to do with astrology is going to be about your Black Moon Lilith, guys. Your Black Moon Lilith. I call it your Black Moon Lilith. That's kind of being extra, but you can still find whatever I'm talking about by putting in Black Moon Lilith. I just wanted to give you like a brief overview of what it is. It's not an actual planet that you can study. It's basically here I go messing up my words again. It's basically a mathematical point that is calculated from, I think, two eclipse focal points having to do with the Earth. And as far as its energy that is harnessed in us, whatever sign it's in, it can help you study why, how, when, and basically just show you your deepest, darkest side, if that makes sense. As well as how you can act elevated as an individual, dealing with your deepest, darkest side. The more you elevate, you know you're going to deal with how you respond to stuff differently. You see what I'm saying? At 10, how I would respond to not getting my way is different, completely different than how I would respond now. So that's just an example of how you can use your Black Moon Lilith to understand things about yourself as far as dealing with your dark side, or how you can be at your lowest point, essentially. For women, this is like our dark feminine side, how we can act at our very lowest, as well as the lessons that we'll most likely learn, or hopefully will learn. So for a guy, this is going to be a woman that you're most likely attracted to, but ultimately she's like not good for you. So me personally, I've seen a guy that was constantly in relationships. I'm gonna say he had about 3 or 4 women, and they were all in some way, shape, or form, they were all the same on this certain aspect. I'm not gonna say what it was, but they would all end up right here. So I'm like, okay. And so again, like, this is going to be a woman that the man is extremely attracted to, but may not be his wisest decision of a person to be with. But it's the dark side of him that is attracting this woman. So it's probably, he's terrified of her, but at the same time, very attracted to her aura, in a sense. So men could study yours too. Initially, we hit it off, and then I realized she's just crazy. And then this is like my third one. Well, it may have to do something with what the type of women you kind of attract to yourself. If you would study your Black Moon Lilith, your sign. So very interesting things. I wanted to make this video because after I read mine, I got so excited because I was like, oh my god, this makes sense. And it's a sign where Lilith is most at home. And not only that, but I want to say I initially looked up what mine was and started studying about it because another astrologer, her name is Goddessnadira. I'm going to link her channel down below for you guys. She's like, if you really want to know how somebody would be in bed, or how they relate sexually, check out their Black Moon Lilith. So it could also be used to interpret how a person approaches sex, how they like to have sex, or how they just, their sexual nature is in general. Your Black Moon Lilith, another something to study dealing with sex and astrology. So mine happened to be in Scorpio, and what do you know? This was like Adam's first wife, was not like a monster. Scorpio is like the ruler of passion, sex, desires, things of that nature. And so it would be natural that Lilith would be at home in the sign Scorpio. And so I was like, this stuff is so cool. And just reading about it was like so interesting because I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I can see that. Oh, I can see that, and so I would read it out for you guys, but I'm kind of ashamed. Like I feel like you guys will see into me too much if I just give it to y'all like that. So I'm going to link three links below where you can calculate your Black Moon Lilith, and my two favorite sites. Well, the two sites I found most helpful when I was studying about this, and then, like I said, one of them is going to be where it explains how you can act at a beginner, intermediate, and an advanced level, dealing with that dark energy that everyone can possess. Everyone has a dark side. Everyone has vices as well as virtues. But knowing what sign your dark moon Lilith is in can help you interpret why you act in certain situations to certain people, where this side of you, in what situations does this side of you come out, and just getting to know yourself better. And when you know yourself better, you make better decisions, right? So I hope this video was interesting for you guys. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, share it, and tell me what your Black Moon Lilith is, knowing what sign your Black Moon Lilith is in, how it's helped you. Maybe it's helped you in an area of your life, knowing that something about yourself, or yeah, just let's get the discussion going, guys. So yeah, let's see your Black Moon Lilith. Comment below, share, like, and subscribe. Always come back and never fall flat. Bye, guys.
A few red apples falling from the same tree. There are